Hey guys, what's up? With the introduction of a brand new Rainbow Dragon, it is by far not a surprise that they would then introduce some support in the form of a brand new spell and trap card. These cards might change your mind about the viability of this sad and long forgotten archetype. The first card we'll focus on is the trap card, because it's probably easier to explain. It is Ultimate Crystal Formation. This is a normal trap that says, 1. When a Crystal Beast monster you control is destroyed by battle, and sent to the graveyard 7 Crystal Beast cards with different names from your hand, your deck, and or face up from your field. Special summon 1 Ultimate Crystal God Fusion monster from your extra deck. This is treated as a fusion summon. 2. If a face-up Ultimate Crystal God monster you own leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, while you control it, you can banish this card from your graveyard, place any number of Crystal Beast monsters from your graveyard face up in your spell and trap zones as continuous spells. This is the card that the Crystal Beasts have been waiting for the longest time. Finally, Konami has sat down in their office and discussed that this is the card we want to make to ensure this archetype receives the attention it so rightly deserves. Its first effect eliminates the problems with all the Rainbow Dragon cards, as they rely very heavily on having the 7 Crystal Beasts on the field. This can sometimes be quite difficult, as there are only 7 of them, so you will need at least 1 copy of each. They must be on the field, and when you consider that you only have 10 main zones, this gives you very little flexibility being able to send them from all areas of the field, including the deck. Means you do not have to draw and wait on them, as well as being able to run multiple of some of the better Crystal Beasts, such as Sapphire Pegasus. Now, for the second effect, it helps to replace your field. If you've gone into a Rainbow Dragon card, this means you no longer have to suffer the risk to risk it all to win strategy that is adopted, so you get your Crystal Beasts back and could then in future go into another Rainbow Dragon later on in the duel. Now, the second card, the reason I say the effect is probably a little bit more complicated than the trap is because it's a searcher card. And because it's a searcher, it means that, you've got various cards within the archetype, which I will be explaining straight after this card. This is Rainbow Bridge. This is a normal spell card that says, add 1 crystal spell or trap card from your deck to your hand, except Violet Crystal or Crystal Counter. Now, there is a lot of support cards out there, and I will list them below with their general applications. Crystal Abundance is a normal spell card that says, send 4 Crystal Beast cards from your spell and trap card zone to the graveyard, send all cards on the field to the graveyard, then special summon as many Crystal Beast monsters as possible from your graveyard up to the number of cards your opponent controlled that was sent to the graveyard by this card's effect. This, out of the support, this is a great card if used correctly, as since it sends the cards to the graveyard, this dodges a lot of floating effects and can be helped by cards such as Sapphire Pegasus, which can manipulate the spell and trap zone. If you consider that your opponent had 5 or more cards removed by this effect, and you have 1 of each of the 5 strongest Crystal Beasts to bring back, you can cause 7,700 damage. The reason I say this is Sapphire Pegasus has 1,800 attack.
It's my Crystal Beast Amethyst Cat! Say howdy to my Crystal Beast Topaz Tiger! Summon Crystal Beast Amber Mammoth! How many of these things do you have?
Amber Mammoth has 1,700 attack. Topaz Tiger has 1600 attack, Cobalt Eagle has 1400 attack, and Amethyst Cat has 1200 attack. This is just short of the full life point damage you can deal. However, the chances are by the time you get to activate this card, you will have a fully set up graveyard, and you will be in the best position to use this card. Remember, this calculation is just based off the strongest of each Crystal Beast, and remember you can also have multiple of the same Crystal Beasts if you prefer. The next card is Crystal Beacon. This is a normal spell card that says special summon one Crystal Beast monster from your deck. You must have 2 or more Crystal Beast cards in your spell and trap card zone to activate and to resolve this effect. This enables you to bring out any Crystal Beast depending on your situation. For example, Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle, when special summoned, summons your Crystal Beast back to the field from the back row. The next card is Crystal Blessing. This is a normal spell card that says target up to 2 Crystal Beast monsters in your graveyard. Place those targets face up in your spell and trap card zone as continuous spell cards. This can help to fuel your field spell or to set up for other effects, which would in turn enable these cards to be summoned from the back row. The next card is Crystal Horde. This is a continuous trap card that says once per turn, if a face-up Crystal Beast monster or monsters you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one Crystal Beast monster from your deck. You can send this face-up card from the field to the graveyard, then target one Crystal Beast card you control and one other card on the field, return them to the hand. You cannot activate these effects in the same chain. This is able to replace any lost Crystal Beast on the field with a new one from the deck, so not only do you have one now in the back row, but you have an active monster. This enables you to get out your Crystal Beast much easier, and to be able to bring out Rainbow Dragon. As for the returning effect, this could be beneficial if your opponent has a strong monster on the field and you need to remove it. Also, this can reset certain effects such as Sapphire Pegasus, who is not a hard once per turn. So if it was summoned again, you could place another Crystal Beast in the back. Next card is Crystal Pair. This is a normal trap card that says when a Crystal Beast monster you control is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, place one Crystal Beast monster from your deck face up in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell card. Then you may take no battle damage for the rest of this turn. This card helps you to set up more cards in your back row, and if your opponent has a large field, protects you from battle damage for the rest of this turn. The next card is Crystal Promise. This is a normal spell card that says target one Crystal Beast card in your spell and trap card zone, special summon that target. This is your go-to card for resummoning your monsters outside of the field spell. This could benefit you as this sends presence. This card is Crystal Raigeki. This is a normal trap card that says send one Crystal Beast card from your spell and trap card zone to the graveyard to target one card your opponent controls and destroy that target. This could be good to remove a problematic card your opponent has, both a back row and or a monster, and if you don't currently have a use for a back row Crystal Beast, you won't be losing anything of great significance. Next card is Crystal Release. This is an equipment spell card that says equip only to a Crystal Beast monster. It gains 800 attack. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can place one Crystal Beast monster from your deck face up in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell card. This is the only equipment spell for the archetype, but consider this. If paired with the correct monster, Sapphire Pegasus could have 2600 attack, or when Topaz Tiger is attacking, its stats will go up to 2800. This also replaces itself when it goes to the graveyard with a Crystal Beast in your back row. The next card is Crystal Tree. This is a continuous spell card that says each time a Crystal Beast monster or monsters is placed in either player's spell and trap card zone, place one crystal counter on this card. You can send this card to the graveyard, take a number of Crystal Beast monsters from your deck equal to the number of crystal counters that were on this card. Then place those monsters face up in your spell and trap card zone as continuous spell cards. This card is good because this helps set you up with your crystal beasts in your back row. This may not seem like much, but remember back when I was talking about crystal abundance, it works only with exactly 4 crystal beasts in the back row. Therefore, if you are able to bring this card to the number of crystal counters necessary to reach this total, you will have your next move set up. The next card is Over the Rainbow. This is a quick play spell card that says, if a monster under your control with Rainbow Dragon or Rainbow Dragon, as its original name, activated its effect this turn, special summon any number of Crystal Beast monsters with different names from your deck. This enables you to bring out a stronger field presence if paired with the first effect of Rainbow Dragon that gains attack. You can bring back the entire field, so you can gain a boost with no real cost to you. The next card is Rainbow Gravity. This is a normal trap card that says if you have 7 Crystal Beast cards with different names on the field or in your graveyard, special summon 1 Rainbow Dragon or Rainbow Dark Dragon from your deck or graveyard, ignoring the summoning conditions. This enables instant access to your main boss monster without waiting to summon it. The next card is Rainbow Path. This is a normal trap card that says when an opponent's monster declares an attack, send 1 Crystal Beast card from your spell and trap card zone to the graveyard to target the attacking monster, negate the attack. Then you can add 1 Rainbow Dragon or Rainbow Dark Dragon from your deck to your hand. This enables you to keep the monster you need on the field and searches for your main boss monster. The last card is Rare Value. This is a normal spell card that says if there are 2 or more face-up Crystal Beast cards in your spell and trap card zone, your opponent chooses 1 Crystal Beast card in your spell and trap card zone and sends it to the graveyard. Then you draw 2 cards. This is your go-to draw card and is not much of a cost, as plenty of cards revive your Crystal Beasts. So no matter what your opponent chooses, there are always ways of that card being recovered. So what do you guys think about these 2 cards? Are these what were needed to speed up the archetype? Are they too fast now and prefer the speed they already were? Or did you really have no interest in the direction the Crystal Beasts went in? Leave your comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and as always, thank you for taking the time to watch. Some things will never change.